A D-Day hero marks a century of life and he's got stories to tell. Finally tonight, at the age of 18, Ken Cooke could barely have dreamed of reaching 100 years old. He was focused on merely surviving to the end of the war, having been part of the D-Day landings on Gold Beach. But survive he did, and today he was the guest of honour at a party for his 100th birthday. He knows all too well there is plenty to celebrate and be thankful for. Fred Dimbleby has his story.
He is one of an ever-diminishing group of surviving D-Day veterans. But even as Ken Cooke celebrates his centenary, he still thinks of the soldiers he once served with, those who survived the war, and those who never came home.
Well, sometimes when I'm sat by myself at home, you know, maybe read a book or the paper, watch the television, and something clicks, goes back up here, then I go back to 43, 45, 44. Well, you know, keeping me busy, it helps me to get rid of those, some of those demons. We won't get rid of all of them, but we'll get rid of some of them.
Ken was just a teenager when he set off from Southampton in June 1944 as part of the 7th Battalion of the Green Howards for the beaches of Normandy. He had never been on a boat before that day, but was thrown into the heat of battle as part of the first wave of landings. He has spent his later life ensuring the names of the dead aren't lost to history, playing a major role in ceremonies and commemorations throughout the years.
I was a miner's son, and I finish up standing beside the President of the United States. That's in my life. That's why I say I was still in a dream.
Ken is now the last remaining York Normandy veteran, his voice forming a connection to our past.
Ken is a living, breathing, historic treasure and a link to one of the most iconic moments in European history.
But ever humble, he doesn't want too much attention paid to this landmark birthday.
I'm not used to it, people fussing over me. I even tell my son, I said, don't be fussing over me, I'm okay.
But clearly many people do want to make a fuss over Ken, a man who continues to inspire even during his birthday celebrations. Fred Dimbleby, ITV News.
Ken, you are a treasure.